If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. Marcus Aurelius. Truth is a cornerstone of human interaction, yet deception has become an inevitable part of modern life. Whether it's a co-worker twisting facts, a friend withholding the truth, or the countless half-truths we encounter online, lies threaten the very fabric of trust. When trust erodes, relationships falter and conflict arises. Navigating these situations is challenging. How do you confront dishonesty without losing your composure? How do you protect your peace while holding others accountable? This is where Stoicism shines. Rooted in rationality, emotional discipline, and a commitment to virtue, Stoic philosophy provides us with tools to confront life's challenges with clarity and integrity. Instead of succumbing to anger or frustration when faced with dishonesty, Stoicism encourages us to respond thoughtfully and with purpose. It asks us to view liars not as enemies, but as individuals caught in their own struggles, deserving both firmness and compassion. In this video, we'll explore 5 Stoic-inspired strategies for handling liars. From cultivating self-mastery to practicing radical honesty, these principles will help you navigate deceptive behavior with resilience and wisdom. Whether you're seeking to maintain inner peace or striving to become a beacon of truth in a world clouded by falsehoods, these strategies are both timeless and practical. Let's dive in. One of the central tenets of Stoicism is apatheia, a state of being unshaken by external events, including lies. Epictetus reminds us, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This principle is particularly relevant when dealing with liars. While dishonesty can provoke anger or frustration, Stoicism teaches us that these emotions only add fuel to the fire, clouding our judgment and undermining our peace. When confronted with lies, your power lies in your response, not in controlling the liar's behavior. Emotional detachment doesn't mean ignoring the lie, it means refusing to let it dominate your mind. Picture yourself as a steady rock in a turbulent sea. No matter how strong the waves of deception, your composure remains unshaken. To practice emotional detachment, start by pausing before reacting. Take a deep breath and remind yourself that the lie is an external event outside your control. Acknowledge your initial feelings, but don't act on them impulsively. Instead, shift your focus to what you can control, your words, tone, and demeanor. Consider this scenario. A co-worker takes credit for your idea during a meeting. Instead of reacting with immediate anger or accusing them outright, a Stoic approach would be to remain calm and observe. Later, you might address the situation privately, calmly stating the facts without emotion. This measured response not only maintains your integrity, but often disarms the liar, making them confront their own behavior. Marcus Aurelius offers guidance here. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Lies are an outside event. Your ability to stay composed and rational despite provocation reflects true strength. By detaching emotionally, you reclaim control over the situation. Instead of being dragged into the liar's chaos, you stand firm, clear-headed, and prepared to address the matter effectively. In a world full of deception, mastering your emotions is the first step toward transcending dishonesty. Logic and inquiry are foundational to Stoicism. Seneca wrote, "Truth lies open to all. It has not yet been monopolized." And there is plenty of it left even for posterity to discover. When dealing with dishonesty, the Stoic approach is not to accuse or confront aggressively, but to use reason and inquiry to uncover the truth. Asking the right questions is a powerful tool. It shifts the focus from accusation to investigation, creating an opportunity for the liar to reconsider their narrative or inadvertently reveal inconsistencies. The key is to stay calm, ask with genuine curiosity, and avoid sounding accusatory. Open-ended questions are especially effective, as they require the other person to explain themselves in greater detail, which can expose gaps or contradictions. For instance, imagine a friend tells you they couldn't attend your event because they were stuck at work. If you suspect they're being dishonest, avoid reacting with frustration. Instead, ask, "That must have been tough. What kind of project kept you so late?" Or, "Were you working with anyone else on it?" These questions encourage elaboration and often lead to a clearer picture of the situation. If they're lying, they may struggle to maintain consistency. Another example, a colleague claims they completed a task you know they didn't. Instead of accusing them, try asking, "Can you walk me through how you approached that task?" "I'm curious about your method." This not only clarifies the truth, but does so in a way that keeps the conversation productive. Epictetus taught, "If someone is mistaken, instruct them kindly and show them their error. But if you cannot, blame yourself or no one." Questions rooted in logic and respect create a space where deception can unravel naturally. They also allow you to approach the situation without malice, focusing instead on understanding. Through this method, you're not just exposing dishonesty, you're embodying Stoic principles of rational dialogue and emotional control. By seeking clarity through thoughtful questions, you dismantle lies while maintaining your composure and integrity. In the pursuit of truth, inquiry is not just a tool, it's a virtue. Stoicism teaches us to view others' actions as reflections of their character, not ours. Marcus Aurelius writes, "Whenever someone has done wrong by you, immediately consider what notion of good or evil they had in doing it. When you see that, you'll feel compassion instead of astonishment or anger." This mindset is crucial when dealing with liars. Their dishonesty says more about their struggles or shortcomings than about you. It's easy to take lies personally, especially when they affect your reputation or relationships. But the Stoic path encourages us to rise above such feelings. Instead of seeing the lie as an attack, see it as an opportunity to strengthen your own virtue. Develop empathy for the liar, recognizing that their deception often stems from fear, insecurity, or a misguided sense of self-preservation. For instance, imagine a friend exaggerates their achievements in a group setting, leaving you feeling slighted. Instead of reacting with resentment or feeling diminished, consider their motive. Perhaps they seek validation or fear being overlooked. By viewing their behavior through this lens, you can let go of personal offense and maintain your composure. Another example could involve a co-worker who spreads false rumors about you. A Stoic approach would be to recognize that their actions are a reflection of their own moral compass or lack thereof. This perspective doesn't excuse their behavior, but helps you respond with rationality rather than emotion. Address the situation calmly, focusing on facts, and let their actions speak for themselves. Seneca reminds us, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." By not stooping to the level of dishonesty or retaliation, you uphold your own integrity. Each instance of deceit becomes an opportunity to practice forgiveness, patience, and strength. When you stop taking lies personally, you free yourself from the emotional weight they impose. You gain the clarity to act in a way that aligns with your values rather than reacting impulsively. The liar's choices may reflect their flaws, but your response reflects your character. Choose to respond with wisdom, understanding, and unwavering virtue. In Stoicism, adversity is not something to fear, but an opportunity to grow. Marcus Aurelius writes, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Lies, as frustrating as they may be, are obstacles that can help us cultivate virtues like patience, wisdom, and discipline when faced with them. Instead of seeing a liar's behavior as a mere annoyance, reframe it as a test of your character. Their dishonesty is a chance for you to practice what the Stoics call the art of living. Responding to deceit with integrity not only preserves your peace, but also strengthens your moral foundation. Imagine you're a team leader, and a colleague lies about completing a task to avoid accountability. This situation could spark anger or disappointment, but it also presents an opportunity. Instead of reacting impulsively, you can choose to demonstrate fairness and patience. By addressing the issue calmly and seeking solutions rather than assigning blame, you show leadership and maintain an environment of mutual respect. Your commitment to truth and justice becomes an example for others to follow. Another example. A friend exaggerates a story to impress others, leaving you feeling frustrated by their lack of authenticity. Instead of confronting them with criticism, consider how you might use the situation to practice understanding and gentle correction. A private conversation about the value of honesty could deepen your relationship and offer them a moment of growth. Epictetus reminds us, difficulties are things that show a person what they are. Facing dishonesty challenges us to embody the virtues we admire. Each encounter with deceit becomes a mirror, reflecting areas where we can strengthen our self-control and commitment to truth. By viewing lies as opportunities rather than offenses, you transform adversity into a tool for self-improvement. You learn to navigate difficult situations with grace, uphold your values in the face of opposition, and deepen your understanding of what it means to live virtuously. In this way, liars unintentionally become your teachers, helping you cultivate resilience, wisdom, and unwavering character. Stoicism emphasizes living in harmony with nature, a concept known as oikeiosis, which includes fostering relationships that support our growth and well-being. When dealing with habitual liars, setting boundaries is essential to protect your peace and maintain a life aligned with virtue. As Epictetus advises, we should not try to live according to the opinions of others, but according to nature and reason. Boundaries help you preserve your integrity while avoiding unnecessary conflict or resentment. Setting boundaries doesn't require drama or confrontation. It simply involves clear, calm communication and deliberate action. The goal is not to punish the liar, but to limit their influence on your life. This approach respects both your autonomy and their right to their choices, even if you disagree with them. Consider this scenario. A friend repeatedly lies about their commitments, often leaving you waiting or disappointed. Instead of harboring frustration, you might calmly express your concerns. I've noticed some inconsistencies in our plans, and it's been challenging for me. To avoid misunderstandings, let's only commit to things we're both certain about. This statement sets a clear boundary without anger or accusation. In professional settings, boundaries might look like limiting the scope of collaboration with a dishonest co-worker. For instance, if a colleague consistently misrepresents their contributions, you could document your own work more thoroughly and request more structured communication, ensuring transparency while minimizing opportunities for deception. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, the tranquility that comes when you stop caring what they say, or think, or do, only what you do. Setting boundaries is an act of self-preservation, prioritizing your mental and emotional health over the chaos others may bring. Healthy boundaries are not about cutting people off impulsively, but about creating conditions for honest, respectful interactions. They allow you to maintain your values while reducing the impact of dishonesty on your life. By approaching this process with calm rationality, you honor the Stoic ideal of living in harmony with reason and nature. In the end, Boundaries serve as a reminder that while you cannot control others' behavior, you can control your proximity to it. This empowers you to remain steadfast in your pursuit of truth and virtue, regardless of the world around you. Dealing with liars is never easy, but Stoic philosophy offers us a framework for approaching dishonesty with wisdom, patience, and integrity. Let's recap the 5 strategies we've discussed. Detach emotionally. By practicing apatheia, we maintain inner peace and respond to lies with clarity rather than anger. Seek clarity through questions. Using logic and inquiry, we uncover the truth without confrontation, embodying Stoicism's commitment to rational dialogue. Avoid taking it personally, recognizing that lies reflect the liar's character, not ours, allows us to approach situations with empathy and understanding. Use lies to cultivate virtue. Adversity, including deception, is a chance to strengthen virtues like patience, fairness, and self-control. Set boundaries without drama. Protecting our peace through calm, deliberate boundary setting aligns with Stoic principles of harmony and autonomy. These strategies aren't just tools for handling liars, they are lessons in living virtuously in the face of adversity. Every challenge we encounter, whether dishonesty, conflict, or disappointment, is an opportunity to practice resilience and refine our character. As you apply these strategies, remember that Stoicism isn't about suppressing emotion or avoiding conflict, but about meeting life's challenges with wisdom and strength. By staying grounded in reason and virtue, you can navigate dishonesty with grace and turn difficult moments into opportunities for growth. If you've found value in these insights, I encourage you to start implementing them today. Begin with small steps. Approach a difficult conversation with calm detachment or practice setting a healthy boundary. Over time, you'll see how these principles enhance not just your interactions with liars, but all areas of your life. For more guidance on Stoicism and self-improvement, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Let's continue this journey toward a more rational, resilient, and virtuous life together. As Seneca said, the path to wisdom is long, but you can make it easier by walking it daily. Keep walking, keep growing, and keep striving for truth.